Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we'll begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. How is everybody today? Happy Tuesday. Hello, Harlot People Me. We have Jen Gilcher. We have Sarah Bellum. Ew, I'm gray like Tisha's legs. You guys always do that anytime you're not green anymore, and you guys crack me up. Hello, Kathy D, Boho Hobo, Lydia, Jade, Michelle, Caleb, Eyes Wide Open, Chicken Shy. Thank you for being a member for 6 months. I'm about done having this YouTube baby. Almost there. We're in our second trimester, going on third. Hi, Michelle. We have Lulu, Con Artist, Carrie Beth, Crime Crochet Coffee. I hope today is better for you. Kathy, Debbie Doodles, Natasha, Roro, Starlight Angel for you as well, Starlight Angel. Hi, Chloe Moon, Julie, K Breeze, Melanie, Carol, Shane, JMs, Allie's backup account. Hey, Julian, Shelly Bean, Darlene. Oh, happy birthday to your son. Hey, Megan, SoCal Jen, Becky P, Victoria Lee. Let me see. Who didn't I say hello to? Hi, Lisa. It's not rocket science, dude. Callie, Lisa, poor Linda. Grandma Cece. Look at all these amazing people here. It's like the never ending. Hi, Shauna. Tara. Okay, let me jump down. Down, down, baby. Hi, Delma. Stars Align. Popcorn Popper. Emily. Little Red O. Yeah, right? I besides the gift, I have a little busting open box emoji that says memberships, but it's so itty bitty. It probably just looks like a smudge. But I made it and it's next to like the neon gift one. You just can't see what it says. Hi, Little White Crow, Christina J. MK Schmegma. Thank you, Jen, for being a member for 2 months. Best part of my day. It's the best part of my day also. Hi, Chris. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys so much. So Bendy over at the Ward Case Studies just ended her live. If you did not see it, please definitely go check it out. Her and Allie have done an amazing job doing the recap of what's going on in the trial of Chad Daybell yesterday and today. And it's been intense. And I know that they're going to go live again tomorrow with a continuation, but go and catch up if you did not watch it. It was really good. Hi, Rissy. With that being said, before we start, I totally forgot last night when I ended the live not to circle back around for our missing kid of that live. And so real quickly, before I pull up tonight's missing child, I just want to circle back around to Hayden. And I feel horrible that I forgot to bring her up again before I ended. But yesterday's missing child, we focused on Hayden Caroline Dowdy. She is 2 years old. She is a beauty. Forgets and Shiggles, I'm so sorry. And hi, 99 Problems. She is a beauty. Look at those eyes. She's been missing since December 16th, 2023 from Emerald Island. I'm sorry, not Island, Isle. Emerald Isle, North Carolina. She was last seen on December 16th. And so if you have any information, please reach out to Emerald Isle Police Department. Now, our missing child of tonight is Emily Everett Varela. Her NCIC number is below her name. She's been missing since October 16th, 2023 from Santan Valley, Arizona. She is currently 17 years old. If you have any information, please reach out to the Pinal County Sheriff's Office at the number right here. And we'll circle back around. And if I have my mods here, if you see me about to end and I didn't circle back around, like, just do me a favor and remind me. Because sometimes, like, after listening to hours of Leticia, my brain kind of just goes until I get used to it. Because I'm trying this new thing, and I hate that I forgot to circle back around last night. But okay, guys. Hi, Stars Align. I hope she's okay too. It's really scary. Jenny B, there's too many children. If you go to the missing kids website, you could put in your area, age group, and there are so many. And not saying that it's any different for older children, but when I see those little 2-year-olds and 3, something severely wrong, something severely wrong. And I get terrified. I get this very bad pit in my stomach. Hi, Michelle Everett. Hey, Pepper. Oh, thank you, Chris. All right. So tonight we have all Amy Lang. Amy Lang. Amy Lang. Hi, Brandy. We're happy to have you here with us, my snot rocket. So we have May the 4th be with you. We are focusing on May 4th with 4 calls, all Amy Lang. Are you guys prepared? Damn it, my tongue didn't roll for that one. But are you guys prepared for this? Are you ready? I don't know if you are. I don't know if I am. But we're going to push on through and we're going to buckle up, buttercups, and do it. May 4th, May the 4th be with you, 2021. 4 back-to-back calls. Amy Lang, let's do it. That's a shit ton of Amy is right, Rissy. Like, we're used to Amy, but to have 4 back-to-back calls and only Amy, damn, man, I don't know. Hi, Nicola. I don't know. Yes, and that's not children, Kelly. That's not children. It's terrifying. What I do know is that I will be having, remember I talked to you guys about having a fundraising live in honor of Ganon's memory. It only feels right because we do Tisha lives nonstop. And so I will be doing that the first week in June. And I'm hoping to get a group of creators up on panel. And I will be doing trivia. And so I will be asking between the creators up on panel trivia questions you guys in chat trivia questions, and we're going to try to raise funds for, I'm going to have you guys pick out of like a list of like 3, but I'd like to do some foundation, that charity that's against child abuse, something along those lines. So we're going to be doing that the first week in June. I will let you guys know a definitive date as we get closer. Hi, Meat Beats. I know Allie did such a good job. Those memes were awesome. And it was really difficult to try to determine what topic I was going to do for the fundraiser, because you don't want to talk, I don't want to talk about Leticia, because it's in memory of Ganon, and you don't want to be disrespectful. Trivia just seemed right. I do trivia on my channel all the time. I figured I could include a couple of questions based on the things that I know Ganon enjoyed, and just have some fun and hopefully raise some money for a good cause and to help the children's out. Debbie Doodles, I think it was you who suggested that originally to me. So they give us a list of, because it's all through YouTube, like basically any super chat that's sent, it doesn't hit my account, it goes directly to the charity that is linked. So they have a list of automatically approved charities, and if you want to do something that isn't on that list, you have to apply to get it approved. I don't know if Ganon's NICU is an option if it's not a charity that's been established. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And it's not, I'm not touching the money. Like everything goes through and goes automatically directly to the organization that's linked. So I don't know if that's going to be an option, but I'll look into it and I'll let you know what happens. But it's my first time doing it, so bear with me because I've never done the process. I know Allie's going to help me because she's done it before. I know, Grandma Cece, I know. And so our next one's going to be for a really good cause and to help raise fund in Ganon's memory. Thank you, Jen. Okay, so on to the show. Oh, Chicken Shite. Chicken Shite's like, nope. Hold on. Hi, Bushi. Thank you so very much, Chicken Shite. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Chicken Shite just gifted 5 of you memberships. Please thank Chicken Shite if you just received one. That is so very kind, so very generous. Thank you so much. Now we're on to the show. May 4th, 2021. 4 calls, Amy Lang. Let's do it. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but we're going. We're going. All right. First one, May 4th. Let's go. And the last call we left off. Oh, I'm sorry. Is me talking about raising money through charity too much for you to? I mean, you could go and then come back if you'd like. But I'm going to talk to my community about what to expect moving forward. Thank you. I've talked to Elena. She's good. She's just focusing on some real life stuff right now, and I can't wait to have her back. But I told her everyone misses her. Okay, so let's do it. Where we last left off on May 3rd, the last call was with Amy Lang, and so this one is starting off with Amy Lang. Elena's okay, guys. She's okay. I'll make sure to let her know everyone's asking about her, even though I did already. But she'll be here.
Hey.
Hey, Queen Bella.
How are you today?
All right. I just got up. We didn't go to bed till like, I don't know, 7 a.m.
Oh man. You're up all night?
Yeah, it was crazy.
I think, by the way, that thing you had me look up yesterday, I didn't see anything when I looked it up yesterday, like morning, but I think I found it last night.
Oh yeah, that wasn't the one. I saw it on the news. That wasn't the
Okay, that wasn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't the one I'm looking for.
Okay.
The news totally took that out of. I just saw it. And I had my radio on the channel, and I heard my name, and I was like, oh, God. And I walked to the TV, and everybody ran through the windows. I was like, what are they?
Oh my God.
I think, by the way, that thing you had me look up
Sorry,
yesterday,
it jumped back.
I didn't see anything right.
It jumped back 5 seconds, but for anybody who wasn't here, yesterday, in context to these calls, they were talking about the Leticia being in a wheelchair, making the headlines, and Harley being severely upset about it. It was Leticia being restrained, acting a fool. I don't remember specifically what she had Amy look up. So if maybe somebody in the chat remembers, but that is what the context of what they were discussing.
I looked it up yesterday, like morning, but I think I found it last night.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't the one. I saw it on the news. That wasn't the
Okay,
one.
that wasn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't the one I'm looking for.
Okay.
The news,
Yeah.
the news totally took that out of. I just saw it. And I had my radio on the channel, and I heard my name, and I was like, oh, God. And I walked to the TV, and everybody ran through the windows. I was like, what are they saying? What are they saying? And someone yelled, she's just talking about court or something. And I was like, oh, God. I just went back to my bed and was like, I was like, please, people, enough people are obsessed. I don't need more.
Yeah, you have like a little.
No. See, unfortunately, she thinks people are obsessed with her in a good way. Now, I will admit, I have an obsession to try to understand the psychology, her behavior, the mind, but not with her, like not with her as a person. But she enjoys the intention. She enjoys having Amy Lang read out to her. What does the article say? Oh my God, they published an article about that. She basks in it. Okay.
The fan club, it seems like, because I was on Facebook last night, and that's where I saw it at, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's the one that she was looking for.
Yeah, no, it's not that one. So I don't. Since I guess they're not coming this.
Sorry, can one of the mods get that? Because maybe you can't see what that photo is, but it's not. It's not the best, okay? Oh, man. Just grab the link first, please. Thank you. Hey, Caleb. Hey, Beach Lover.
Week I guess we'll find out. But yeah. They've been know about that one. It's been like about a month or so. But
who are we gonna have? Who do we have representing you now? Is it gonna be the same people as before, or somebody different?
No, it doesn't guarantee that. You don't have to have somebody. It's just a request.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the article I read online wasn't very it wasn't very descriptive. It just, however, what the headline was, it just was something about like a request for counsel or something like that.
Yeah. What is the motion? Is it typed or is it written?
So I found one that it's handwritten, looks like by you, but they blocked out, they redacted most of it. Okay. So it's like the first sentence is the only thing we have on there.
Okay.
And then there's a typed one. There's a typed one that says basically that like they accepted your request and that's what the hearing is for tomorrow.
That who accepted my request?
I'm guessing the judge.
Okay, so
let me get my Chromebook.
So there's a hearing tomorrow for that. This is where I'm getting all crazy because I don't understand.
No, you're not getting all crazy. You wanted to go chicken shite. No, it wasn't a whole penis. As far as I know, it was a booty, rocking everywhere, doing something bad. But Leticia, you wanted to go pro se. You wanted to do it on your own. That means it's up to you to keep track of the docket. Nobody's going to tell you. You need to keep track of it. Hi, Double M.
Understand. I can't. The people that tell me stuff here, you know how reliable the communication is here. It gets too.
Yeah.
So I don't want to rely on that.
I got my Chromebook. I'm kind of upstairs real quick, so
Okay.
I could downstairs. Yeah, because I remember, I think last week when we talked, I had seen the thing that said you had a hearing on tomorrow the 5th, but I didn't say what it was for.
But that was
So
meant for that.
That's what, let me see real quick, because I looked it up last night after I saw the article on
Hey,
Facebook,
Jennifer?
but I was like so tired, I didn't really actually like read it, but I could have sworn the typed one said that that's what that's for tomorrow.
I think that got added on top of the other one, so I might actually be there all day.
Oh man, oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, some time out, I guess.
Yeah, but it's during my out time.
Oh, is it? Okay, that I
You
didn't
said 3
know.
o'clock? Didn't you say 3 o'clock?
Yeah, that's what it says. Let me see.
Why is Amy telling you when your court case is? Hey, Neat Noodle. No.
Okay, let me click on this real quick. Okay.
Heartless.
Yeah, the appearance for counsel is set for Wednesday, May 5th at 3 p.m.
Is that for District 15?
Let me see. Yeah, it is.
Okay, then that's why it didn't show up till yesterday then.
Yeah, because when I looked it up yesterday morning, this wasn't on here until like later in the evening my time. Like it was like 7 o'clock my time.
Okay, that makes sense. Because the one I didn't go to court when I was crazy that day, that was the other judge, right? We talked about that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Miller or something like that.
Okay, yeah. So this is actually from my judge.
Yeah, Judge Werner. Yeah, he signed it.
Okay, what does he say in there?
Let's see. Okay, so it just says that this is basically a response to the letter they received from you.
What I had sent the letter, the motion?
Yeah, the motion. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that's why I'm trying to get it all in my head.
They have it listed as a letter, but it's the motion. And
but
they're saying based on
they redacted the motion, right? So people can't read what's on there.
Right. Yeah. All you can read on there is just like the first sentence. Like this was like your name, that like your request and counsel, and everything else is redacted.
Okay, then that's good on that part. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that they had you can tell they whited everything out. Oh, well, that's good because nobody really needs to know anything about like why or what else is on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one here just says based on your request, they're reappointing.
You know, you do not have the dream team when Letecia Stauch and Amy Lang are going through articles to try to figure out when the hell Leticia is supposed to be at court.
Appointing the public defender, and then all the codes and things like that. And then
I love
it is tomorrow at 3.
But my request was not reappointing with the public defender.
Yeah, I saw that. So here's where it gets tricky. So you requested a state attorney, right?
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure state attorneys work for the prosecution side.
No, it's not. No, no, it's different here. You have public defenders, and then you have court-appointed state attorneys.
Oh.
Yeah, it's different here. So,
for
example, Caitlin, my investigator, she works court of defense, and she works as a court-appointed defense investigator, and so does a bunch of attorneys. You see what I'm saying?
Oh. Well, you might want to talk to them about that tomorrow then when you go, because it looks like he signed it as reappointing the public defender.
Okay, well then, because I don't want reappointment of the public defender. I'd rather keep working with Caitlin and them and do it myself.
Well,
I would definitely bring that up tomorrow then, because
I'd rather keep doing it myself. Miss Ma'am, you didn't even know you had court tomorrow. It took Amy freaking Lang to say, hey, I got court tomorrow. Oh, I got court tomorrow? Shit, yeah, you got court tomorrow. So please, you think you could do it on your own? Please. I'll never forget at trial. When we had to wait to figure out if she was going to testify. Is there anybody who thinks she really wasn't ever going to get up on the stand? I think she wanted to. And her lawyers were advising her, no, just wait. No. And eventually she just didn't.
that's what it says on here, and just be like, that's not what I was wanting to do.
But it says it on there plain as day.
Yeah, I know, because I read yours, and this one is different.
You read what?
Definitely wanted to.
I read the one that you wrote, because like I said, it's just the first sentence, like in the one that you wrote. Appointment of the state attorney instead of the public defender. But then the response they filed to that is that they're giving you a public defender.
Yeah, well, I don't want that. I'd rather go keep going by myself then.
Yeah.
Listen to, and I like your new photo, Bushi. Listen to how entitled she is. No, Jim John Doe, no. I don't, no thanks. If I have to choose between a public defender and myself, I'm going with myself. If you aren't going to pay out of pocket to hire your own counsel, who do you think you are dictating who's going to represent you for free?
I would bring it up tomorrow. Because it doesn't say anything on here about like who they're like appointing to you. So
can you message Caitlin and tell her that I'm confused about the response, and because I didn't request that, and can she tell me if somebody's going to be there tomorrow?
Yeah. Message or she
because that is not even what the motion was for.
Carrie.
Let me type this up real quick and then I'll send it out to her.
Okay. But Leticia, why do you need like let this sink in? I'd rather do it all myself like I have been. Wait, can you text my private investigator and see if one of them are gonna be there tomorrow? What? Why? You're going pro se. You're doing it on your own. Why do you need your private investigator does not need to actually show up for these types of court appearances? If you're going to do it on your own, you're going to do it on your own. But the fact that she wants to do it on her own and have them show up, it's Leticia logic. That's what it is.
Because I don't want to lose Caitlin as my investigator right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I was wondering too, because I didn't know like if they were going to reappoint like a public defender, if they would let you keep her or not, because it doesn't say anything on here about that, and that would suck because she seems like she's really like she's helpful and
she's already got all my like information stuff.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, shoot, I've got more done with them than anyone.
Hey, Wolfie. Hey, Grace on Wheels.
You want me to ask if she'll be there tomorrow?
No, if Josh will be there tomorrow.
Okay.
Because that's who my question would have to be asked to, I guess.
No, you don't, poor Linda.
All right, just send it out. Hopefully, she usually gets back pretty quickly, so
yeah,
she'll get back soon. Yes, I don't see anything.
That's true, Kayla. That's true.
Something else.
There was a
no,
list.
same thing. Okay. Yeah, like the
thank you, baby buddy.
The motion thing, or the thing they sent, the thing with the judge wrote up. Basically, it's really short and sweet and doesn't really have a whole lot of information with it. It's like one page.
But it just says just reappointment. That's it. Really, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Pipe down, Amy Lang.
She said that Josh is going to be there tomorrow for you. Yes.
There you go, Tisha.
And she said that she doesn't know about. She said she didn't know about like the response, but it's like right here. I'm gonna tell her to look this up online so she can see it.
Can you tell her to please look that up online, because that's not what I asked for in that motion.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, Leticia, is that you're not capable of going pro se, because it's not your, listen, this is a private investigator. She's there to investigate regarding your case, not to file motions for you and walk you through this. You want to go pro se, yet you aren't capable of going pro se. But I thought you were so smart. Okay.
And they're in trial this week, so I don't have a way to ask him a question about that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like just show up tomorrow and not be like, you understand?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'll have to sit there all day and wait because they'll pick me up tomorrow morning.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go look where I'm looking because everything's on here.
Yeah, that's not that I'm saying that's not what I put in the motion. That I'd rather stay pro se.
She's a doctor.
Yeah, I was looking at it right now, and that you and I were both kind of confused about it because like I said, I could see yours, but I can only see the first sentence of what you wrote. Everything else is redacted, and then the following after that is theirs. Okay, she's typing back right now.
She couldn't even file a freaking motion correctly.
Oh, she's typing. I love the thing about the iPhone when someone else is
I can see their typing.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got the invoice for the books. I heard you. They should be there on the 10th.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm over here freaked out about this because I put it as plain as day that it was, if not, then I wanted to stay that, pro se. So I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose her as an investigator right now because she's going to go get that stuff. She's got you know what I mean? I trust her.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to lose that investigator because the investigator has that stuff, aka the backup iCloud account with all of the evidence that's going to exonerate her, which didn't exist again.
I was going to ask if she ever did that trip that she was supposed to go on yet.
Yeah, she's been planning on it. It's just that she was waiting on. I told her don't go May. May's not a good time to go because you got all the bite weeks and stuff like that. And then going to Mexico in May,
It's Mexico.
Her PI is going to Mexico just to acquire the physical phone despite having access to the iCloud. Why the hell do you need the phone then if you have access to all of that?
Really
I know. I know. It's probably better for her to wait till the fall to do both.
Yeah.
At least, after school starts back for most places and stuff like that. She didn't want to go to the beach when she's like, I don't want to go when it's scorching hot. I was like, well, darn, you better wait till October.
Okay, so she messaged me back. She said, okay, gotcha. She said it's a bit of a confusing process that will involve some further discussion tomorrow. And she said it's probably best if we don't speak about it on the recorded calls.
Okay.
So I just said, okay, thank you. So, okay, so
I know someone's there. You know what I mean? That was my main concern, that I'm freaking out because I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, what? Wait. As long as someone's there, aka as long as I'm not on my own, girl. But you're going in to argue that you don't want a lawyer, you want to be on your own. It's amazing to me this entitled princess thinks that she could have her cake and eat it too. That I could go pro se while I continue to have help. I can't be there by myself. That is what you're going there for, to argue you could do this by yourself. I hate her. I do. Hi, Jennifer. Glad that you decided to pop out. Welcome. And hi, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, Jade's going to be there, because that'll be helpful.
What now?
It's good that Josh will be there tomorrow, because that'll be helpful.
Yeah. Because he already knows what I have written in there. We had already talked about it, so.
Yeah. This will be interesting. I think hopefully I can get in through WebEx tomorrow, so I can sit in and see what's going on. Hopefully. If people don't screen share through that one time.
So that's the only court tomorrow, is it?
Oh I'm sorry, Miss Amy Lang. So people don't screen share? You mean you? Because you recorded all of these calls while Allie and Bendy are going through the Amy Lang. The reason that is that horrific double audio feedback is because Amy Lang was screen recording their calls. So you guys are really a perfect set for one another with your projecting asses. And thank you, Peace, Love, and Pugs, for being a member for 4 months. The Pugs and I absolutely love you. I love you and the Pugs. Thank you so much for your support. And Debbie Doodles. Thank you, Debbie Doodles. Debbie Doodles just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations. Please make sure to thank Debbie Doodles in the chat if you just received a membership and you are no longer gray like Letecia Stauch's legs. Thank you so much. Damn, man.
At 3. That's it. Just showing up.
That's the only one that I saw. Let me go back and double check because that's what
happened. Huh? What happened? Where did the audio go?
The only court tomorrow is at 3. That's it. Just showing up.
That's the only one that I saw. Let me go back and double check because that's what.
Thank you so much, Dog Mom. I really want to say how much I love this community and chat and all of you. And Melissa Jade, you are the best. Thank you, Dog Mom. We really appreciate you here as well. It's very kind. Thank you so much. You guys. Okay. And here she is again. Can you just confirm to me one last time? Hi, Alina. Can you just confirm to me one last time that there's nothing else on the docket? This is really sad.
That's the only one that I saw. Let me go back and double check because that's what a different spot for the other times. Let's see.
Right?
That's the one I see on this page. Were you supposed to have another one, or?
No. I just making sure because I am going to ask these people around here and maybe tell me stuff, and I'm like, what? And then don't even make sense.
Yeah, it's like when I called them that one day and they flat out told me like twice, like our communication here is really terrible. Like, yeah, that's awesome that you're aware of that and you're not fixing it.
Yeah. So
you have 1 minute remaining.
All right. Well, it's gonna hang up, and I guess tomorrow I'll be there, and I'm just gonna be my anxiety is just gonna be through the roof.
Well, try to get some rest. Try to think about it. At least you know that Josh will be there, so that's really good.
Yeah.
I'm sure everything will go good tomorrow, but I will keep you in my prayers. I'm
Okay.
sure everything will go good tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, we'll say our prayers for you tonight, and I'll try to get on WebEx tomorrow so I can watch you.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. Tell her. Can you tell her? Okay, I said I'm probably not going. But okay, bye.
What? Whoa! Whoa! Back that ass up. What? You tell her real quick when Global Telling is like, yo, you got a minute left. Tell her I'm not going. All right, bye. What? Now you're not going? Tisha. So you find out Josh is going, and so what you are really saying is, oh, now that I know he's going, I'm not going to go. He'll take care of it. No. So what you want is to be represented. You don't want to go pro se. This is insanity. It's insanity. Hi, honey. It's insanity. Wait, not that type of insanity. Not, crazy insanity, but not out of her mind insanity. But I'm just so angry. I'm so angry at her entitlement.
I don't know. Tell her. Can you tell her? Okay, I said I'm probably not going. But okay, bye.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Telling. Thank you for using.
You thought it's done? No. There's 3 more calls for the same day. Again, all of this is going to be for May the 4th. So I don't know if like 1 minute passed, 5 minutes passed, an hour passed, but all 4 of these calls are from May the 4th. So she calls Amy again.
Hey, I didn't mean to just be like, hey, gotta go. Bye. I just freaking out. I'm freaking out because I'd rather you just denied it and then, okay, denied your request. Okay, cool. Then I'll keep doing it.
No, it's good. I heard you say, like, you know, tell Caitlin I might not be there tomorrow. And I was like, yeah. Hold on, wait. And then I hung up. So I texted her.
Welcome, Gigi.
Yeah,
and I let her know. And she said,
yeah.
She said that she's going to try to show up there tomorrow if she can. Is what she just texted me.
Yeah. But I'm not going to be there. So don't worry.
How did she think she was going to get out of this? Like, seriously, like, that's the part that, like, I get very confused on, is she's making moves very confidently, dropping her damn lawyers. Everybody knows dropping your lawyer is not in your own best interest. Even lawyers get lawyers in this type of situation. Yet then it's like, I'm not going to show up. What did you think, that you were going to crawl under a rock and it was all going to go away? That is very irresponsible.
You're not going?
No, I'm not. That's what I was telling you. I'm not going. Yeah.
Now, please remember this. And that's what she is trying to do. Like, also, Bushi, you're right. Like, buying time, trying to figure out what she's going to do. Hi, Mom of 4. But, oh crap, what was I about to say? Crap, I lost it. Crap. Sorry, I don't remember what I was going to say.
That's not, I don't know. That's not what, if you just deny the request. I mean, I don't understand why I need to go there.
Well, Miss Ma'am, again, if you don't want to go, that's why you have a lawyer. But the court doesn't go around what you want it to do. Just deny it. Why do I have to go there? You have to go there to make the argument, to present your argument, to have it heard in front of the judge. Like, what do you mean you don't understand? You do understand. She wants it her way. She expects this whole court process to go around what she wants it to.
To go through all that craziness of people following me and all the people I have to worry about, hunt me down, all that stuff. I got to go through all that process, just deny it, just to send me there for something I didn't even ask for.
It could be just a misunderstanding, though. And, you know, if you show up tomorrow and kind of explain what it is that you want, that might help get you what you want, you know?
No.
Whereas if you don't,
okay.
You don't think?
Yeah, no. Just tell her, don't worry. Please don't worry about it because I'm not going.
Okay.
Just tell her I'm not going, and thank you so much.
Hey, Pink Puma.
All right, I'll let her know.
Yeah, I'm not going to put myself in a situation mentally sitting there all day long. I got to worry about looking for stuff and hiding out for stuff and all that just for something I didn't even ask for. So, no.
No problem. You think they give a shit? No problem. Now, tell me you are guilty without telling me you are guilty. And this is the part that, again, the relationship she had deteriorating day after day because they get notified mom did not show up. Yet you're screaming you're innocent. If you were innocent, I don't give a shit. You have to go there all day. What do you have going on? You're telling me that you're going crazy being locked in your cell. We listen to you call after call after call, day after day, week after week, month after month, saying how crazy you are locked in yourself. Damn, you should be excited at the fact that you could go sit all day in court and get the hell out of that environment and be around people, though, right? Someone who is innocent would never, I don't want to waste my time. As opposed to what?
No, I understand. It's a lot of extra unnecessary stress.
I get it too much. Then I go into a different mind situation, and I don't like going there. I don't like being in those places because I don't have complete control. You know what I mean?
I get it. What?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Anyway.
What do you think will happen if like you don't? Like what happens next? I mean,
I want to deny it then. I don't understand. I mean, it's plain as day, and I even had an attorney look over it to see, like, hey, does this make sense? Yes. Okay.
If you don't understand, Leticia, even with your 180 IQ, hi Gina, maybe that's why you should have an attorney who does understand, Leticia.
Well, just think about it and pray about it. And like I said, I'll be saying my prayers for you too. And
okay. All right.
just try to get some rest and decompress a little bit.
Yeah. If you don't hear from me in a couple of days, I'm sorry, okay?
Okay, well,
okay?
Please keep in touch if you can, okay?
All right, bye.
Bye.
Final link.
And if you think that's it for May 4th, you would be wrong, because we still have another 2 calls to go through. Halfway there. Oh. 2 more calls. Now, what the hell can she be calling Amy Lang back about on the same damn day? I don't know. We're about to find out. So I don't know how much time passes, but she calls Miss Amy Lang once again.
Thank you. Hey.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to freak out, and I'm about to freak out, and
yes, chicken shite.
What can I do to help?
Oh, I don't know. There's nothing. I don't.
I know there's a lot going on, and a lot of it's really confusing and stressful. I totally get it.
And yeah, I did catch that, and I'm glad a couple of you guys caught it. I think that was a slip of truth. Leticia said a minute ago, she doesn't like being in a situation where she's not in complete control. I believe that. I believe that that was true. And so it's totally bizarre not to show up at court, right? To not, like, kind of like what I said. What are you going to do? Just crawl under a rock and pretend it's not happening? Pretend it's all going to go away? Yeah. Because if she doesn't have control, she doesn't want to go into that situation, which I get. Nobody likes feeling powerless. Nobody likes that. But at the same time, my God, she was beyond out of control. There was no aspect of her life at this point that was under control. And it almost appears, because we discuss often, like, what was the point of all of these lies on these calls? Like, she knew she was screwed. There's not a chance she knew that she was going to get out. Yet it seemed like she cared more about just having the control over the narrative with people than she did in regards to the real circumstances she was up against. She cared more about, at least I had some control over what these people think, than whether I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. I don't know. It's just so bizarre. But now she calls Amy back and it's like, I'm sorry, I'm just freaking out. Amy's like, what can I do, honey? Darling, what can I do? Hold on. Am I recording this? Say that again. Okay, what can I do? What can I do for you, honey? I don't know. I'm just really stressed. You know the ninjas are coming.
But if you just stress yourself out more about it, it won't make anything better, you know? Like, that's something I work on with myself, too. I get stressed out about things really easily and just keep stressing out about them. But overstressing yourself won't fix the problem.
Thanks,
you know?
Amy.
Just take a couple deep breaths. And like I said, I know you don't want to go tomorrow. I think it would be best if you did. Because, I mean, it could go one of 2 ways, you know? You could get what you want or you might not. But if you don't go, then you know for certain that you won't get what you want.
Well, thanks a lot, Amy. Amy's just counting on the fact that she's trying to get into that Zoom link meeting, and she already told God knows how many people she's going, and she wants to record it, yet she can't get those goody goods if you aren't there, Miss Leticia. She ran out of people to hang up on. Yeah. Carrie Beth, she ran out of people to hang up on and call, so it's just Amy over and over. Right, Blue. I have control issues, but I don't lie, manipulate, and murder little children, so I feel okay with my control issues. Exactly.
No, he's already reappointed them, so that means they'll be there.
But that's the thing, on the paperwork or on the thing online, there was nobody's names mentioned, so I don't know if anybody's going to be there or not. If they're going to have to try to figure that part out tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'd rather just stay doing what I'm doing. It's a whole lot better.
What are you doing? Hold on. I just rather stay doing what I'm doing. What are you doing? I'm sorry. As far as we know, you're going crazy with ninjas braiding your hair and taking your small intestines. What? So you'd rather just stay doing that than... Come on, Tisha.
That way, because at least I can see stuff and do stuff and ask questions. I get answers. You know what I mein? Like, but there's only other one way to fix it, and I just gotta call everybody. I just gotta call everybody today. I don't know. I am.
Spoiler alert. She called nobody else. Spoiler alert. There's one more call after this on this day, and it is to Miss Amy fucking Lang. So this whole list of people she needs to call everybody today, she called nobody else. Just Amy.
I just gotta call everybody today. I don't know. I am. I don't know.
I don't want you to freak out, because I'm freaking out for you too. I don't want you to freak out. I know it's a lot to think about. I know there's a lot like riding on this whole situation. But you have to stop and think about, everybody else to think about Harley and stuff like that too,
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about Harley. Harley doesn't care about me.
Oh, I don't need to think about Harley. Harley doesn't care about me. You are cruel. You are cold. You are a heartless person. She was just told, hi, Amanda. She was just told yesterday, in context of these calls, the day before, Aunt Brenda was relaying to her. Aunt Brenda was in tears. Now I'm getting mad. Because Harley has been breaking down. No, Pepper. No. Harley was hysterical because it made headline news that her mom was in a wheelchair. Little did she know it was a restraint chair. But she was scared. And Aunt Brenda's like, she misses you. Of course she missed her mom. Her whole life got ripped from underneath her in a matter of a day. You call her all the time, put so many expectations on her, hassle her. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this. Did you spend my $30? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But now you don't care about... No, she doesn't care about me. Shame on you. Shame on you, because Harley was a child. It was your child who loved you, and you just wasted it. I am Callie. Oh, Little Red. I'm not sure. I don't know how to do it, but that's really kind. Thank you even for trying. Hi, Luis Lemons. I don't know. The only way I know how to do it, we went through this yesterday. The only way I know how to do it is if you click on where somebody else gifted a membership and the option will pop up. The money sign, if you are an Android, I think, or you have to if it's go through Safari, which is a pain in the butt. if you're on your phone. Thank you, Natasha. Natasha gifted a membership. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Natasha. It's very kind of you. Making one less gray Tisha leg at a time. Oh, I just can't. I can't handle. On iPhone, then, Little Red, I think you would click right where Natasha gifted that, like that green box, and it should give you the option. And I'm sorry, because I've never done it before like that, so I don't know. But this is what I'm told how to do it. They really are, Dog Mom. It's the most generous community that look out for each other. It's an awesome, awesome community.
I don't need to bring up Harley. Harley doesn't care about me.
Hey, Backup Ellie.
Do you really think that? I don't think that. I don't think that at all.
I tried to call Caitlin, but I guess they might be in court because I was just going to tell her, like, I'm freaked out. Can somebody please
Thank you, Double M.
for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, she actually just texted me like 5 minutes ago or so. She said that she's in trial with Josh today.
Yeah, I know they got trial. I'd rather like had someone talk to me first before showing up there. You know what I mean? It would have been
yeah. Well, I mean, if Josh is going to be there tomorrow, do they usually, like in situations like these, do they pick you up and bring you there like right on time, or do they bring you there early so you have like time to talk with him?
You don't have time to talk to anybody. You literally walk in a room and everybody's already there and he's already starting court.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That sucks. I don't know if they gave you time to like kind of prep, or if they just like get like drug in and drop you right in the middle of it. That sucks.
Do you know how many exactly, Cerebellum? Do you have any idea how many defendants are coming in and out of the court? They are so backed up. If you want time to prepare, Miss Ma'am, that would be now. Why do you need to go to the physical courtroom to hold on, let me get my shit together and let me start to review this? You would do that now. So when you get plopped in at court, you are ready to go. I'm sorry, I'm thigh slapping away, but this is insanity. And Amy, you're enabling her. You are leading her to believe that her state of mind is correct, and it's not. Let's go. In and out. Next. We have a docket of people we need to see. Why don't you come in? We'll give you an hour to prep. What the hell? You're in jail.
No, I got to go in, I got to get unrestrained and then sit down and restrained again, blah, blah, blah.
That's because you're dangerous.
I still have to be restrained when I go to the courthouse.
Yeah, because you've made numerous attempts to escape. I'm sorry, I'm yelling so much on this live. I'm sorry. Yes, because you are on FRAD hold, because you've assaulted numerous officers and you've attempted to escape numerous times. R.I.P. my thighs. It's so true. You figured it out. Thank you, Little Red. Look at that. Thank you so much. How did you do it? So I know. But congratulations, Little Red just gifted 5 memberships. That's so kind, so generous. Thank you. And welcome, Bella Blush. We're happy to have you here with us. What do you mean the wrong name, though, Little Red? I don't know what that means. Yeah, well, believe it or not, I've been trying not to yell so much because I speak so loud, but I forget that probably within the first minute of my live, and I just always am screaming, and I really got to stop screaming, and I apologize. Even to iPad needs, what a pain in the booty. There's got to be a better way. But thank you so much, Little Red. You went through so much effort to do that. That was very, very kind of you. Allie can tell you, though, anybody who talks to me privately, I yell just as much. This is just how I speak normally, all right?
That I didn't know that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, because, like, I mean, Judge Werner seems like he's a nice guy. From what I can tell, like, he seems like he's pretty well-rounded.
Fair, yeah, I know. It's not bad. It's just that I'd rather you just denied it. If it's a no, it's a no. I'm okay with it. Except a no, just say no. Okay, cool. You know?
I can
like I said, maybe there's some misunderstanding, because I mean, I don't know what you put on on your motions. Like I said, I took pretty much all of it offline. Maybe there's something in there that I didn't understand correctly. Or...
Yeah, but he's not gonna. If they redacted it, he's not gonna talk about it in front of people because it's redacted because it's protected.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
And like I told, like I didn't want to even turn it in right now because I'm waiving that hearing.
No.
Yeah, the one that's coming up in what, a week or two. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I didn't even want it talked about now because I'm waiving that hearing.
Oh, well, Lottie fucking da. Leticia doesn't even want any of this to be spoken about because she intends to waive it. Excuse me, Mr. Judge. Prosecution, zip it. I want none of you to speak a word about this because I want to waive it. She really thought she can control what got out to the public. You guys are amazing. You guys are just very sweet. That's what it is. You guys know I'm loud as fuck, but you're just very supportive, and I love you all for it. Double M. That's funny. That's a great question. Detta Wright asks, MJ, I know we are past the subject, and that's fine. You know, we're always somewhat within the subject, you know. But I was listening to the earlier ones. What's the deal with Ty? Why that lie? And I would love to hear your guys' thoughts about this too, because I've asked myself, obviously, all right, after the murder, here's the thing with Leticia. She did not know what defense she was going with. Initially, it went, you know, Ganon's a runaway. And then it went to somebody had come in. And then she browsed the headlines. America's Most Wanted. She went with that narrative. Money laundering with the fake pregnant baby full of cash. That narrative. When she went with that narrative, she clearly, in the article, it linked these drug organizations and stuff. So many jumps ahead, she saw that there was an affiliation with the El Chapo cartel in Colorado Springs, and she thought, yeah, that's where I'm going to go with it. Now, why she decided to create a fake, yeah, Little Red, it's bad. Why she decided to create a fake son at all, I think that's a great question. What did she get out of that lie? What did she get from it? What was the purpose of the son? And the only thing I can think is she had to connect herself and become affiliated with someone within El Chapo. Because without that son, yes, she's made attempts at, me and Al were on a cruise and we were approached, you know, with the suitcases full of money and you know, but I think that didn't suffice for her. So she went for, I actually am affiliated because I have a son with number 6 in the El Chapo cartel. I'll never forget when the letter to Judge Werner came out and we were reading it and we were like, what the hell? Did she just call Ganon her son. And then as we read on, we were like, no, she's saying she has another son. And we didn't know if it was true or not initially. It was big. But we figured out real quickly it wasn't. But why, it did not, it hurt her even more, like all of her lies do. Oh, thanks, peace and serenity. You guys are so sweet. You can't have yes, you can have a baby without it being documented, but do you know how hard it is to have a baby and it not be documented anywhere? That's the only thing I could really think, unless there's anybody in the chat who has a better theory of why she decided to create a son. That's the only thing I could really think of, is that she needed to link herself with the El Chapo cartel. There had to be some affiliation. Well, and that's the thing, Blue. They don't make sense. They don't flow. She's going for, I did not do it. Okay. If you didn't do it, if you have evidence to prove someone else did it, why are you going with crazy? Right? And that's what you're listening to her family try to like register in their brain in these calls is, all right, wait, you say you're innocent, yet why are you going crazy? Like, why are you pushing this crazy so hard? Which leads us to believe you may have done something right, but you're not in your right state of mind. She didn't know what she was going to do. So she decided to go for everything. Literally. She didn't know which way, up, down, left, right. So I'm going all directions. All directions. And I don't think she really... Clearly, there's something up with her brain, honestly, because anybody in their right state of mind would be able to see, hey, this isn't working, right? Like this, there's no way anybody's going to believe this. Yet, either Leticia's brain didn't register that, or she didn't care. Oh, I know, Allie, we read it a couple of lives ago. We read it. There were a lot of people who never saw it. And we pulled it up, and it was just like I remembered it was. It was just like I remembered it was. Yeah, she was grasping at everything possible. She was like somebody going down in a sinking ship and grabbing on to a life float, to a desk, to the freaking the violin players on the Titanic. She was grabbing that cello. Anything she could grab her freaking paws on, she was not going down. But little did she know, you're actually taking even more water on. You're taking even more weight on with what you're doing. Well, and so we say, Allie, not only was she a horrific biological mom, she then turned around and used this fake son and blamed him for Ganon's murder. So not only are you a horrible real mom, you're a horrible imaginary mom who's throwing her imaginary son under the bus for the murder. What's wrong with her? At the Pop-Tart straws. You know, like, listen, that orchestra was going down with the Titanic. Like, they were, and so she's just grabbing anybody. She don't give a shit, man. Oh, man. Ooh, which call, Natasha? Let me scroll up. No, Amy isn't the only one she told. She mentioned this to Amy Bolton on a call we listened to. She mentioned it, I even think, to Aunt Brenda, because I was shocked. I was shocked going through these. I was like, oh, snap. I didn't realize. She full on explained it to Amy Bolton. And Amy Bolton even asked, Harley doesn't even remember you being pregnant or whatever. And she turned around and says, oh, I have photos of like Harley and Ty together and everything. It was crazy. Do you remember the call? She said she had her bio son's back over anyone else's and hinted at him and GB. Yeah. Yeah. She's thrown him under the bus and implicated the imaginary son in G's murder.
Did they make you like turn it in when you did, or like?
No, they didn't at all. I just said hold on to it until we think the time is right. But like, I definitely wanted to waive the hearing. And like, I'm not dealing with the public defender's office because they have policies that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deceive the court. Like, deceiving the court. They want.
What the?
Tisha.
Any objection?
All objections.
Now I'm gonna object my freaking ass off with that one. Did you just say that you're not going to deceive the court? I'm not going. No, Jim John Doe. No, I would not do that.
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
Not like she probably, if Guinness Book of World Records wanted to look into what inmate lied the most throughout an investigation, trial, the whole shebangs, pun intended. I would not be surprised if Leticia made that record. You aren't going to deceive the court. Now that is funny.
Yeah, I'm not going to deceive the court. Like, deceiving the court. They want to make up stories and do all this stuff, and I'm not doing that. It's either going to be done the right way or not. Like, I'm not being a part of their fiasco that they go down with. And they're trying to do this other lady like that in here, and she's like, I'm not going to lie.
I think we do need it. I think we do, Sprinkle Dog Nut. Leticia, we see you, girl. We see you.
For the interviews, because I don't have any fancy clothes.
Go to my closet, you take whatever you need. You too, Brennan. You guys got to look sharp. It's the most important day of our lives, okay?
Okay, Dad.
What's your name? What's your age? Where you from? What's your sign? Who you love? What's your style? What you do? What you drive? Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Hit top, rollie, boy, we know you phony. Take her to the mall and buy her what she want it. Already smashed, so I'ma let the homie. RP my cash and RP a Kobe. If you're born in September, then you know you're my type. If I see you on Tinder, then I gotta swipe right. If you're born in October, then you're just like me. Here's a resume, can you fill this out, please? What's your name? What's your age? Where you from? What's your sign? Who you love? What's your style? What you do? What you drive? Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that. Stop, drop, and roll. Do that. Do it like a pro. Do that.
now that we got that out of the way. And B Crumbs, you always show up when that comes on. I swear it's like clockwork. It's like you're summoned whenever the Stop, Drop, and Roll plays. Oh man. Well, shit. I can't not do it when you guys request. Fine. Do it.
Flying down the highway in a makeshift Model TA. Woo, yeah, woo. It's a beautiful morning and it's gonna be a beautiful day. The wheels are humming, the guitar's strumming, and our radio is blasting and good sounds are coming as we're flying down the highway in a makeshift Model TA.
She keeps on.
Keep on, keep on, keep on dancing all through the night.
She keeps on.
Keep on, keep on doing it right.
She keeps on.
Keep on, keep on moving.
She keeps on.
Keep on moving.
She keeps on.
Dancing all through the night.
You can hear the music from 26 miles away. Smiling is happy, and happy is here to stay. Yeah.
Keeps on. Keeps on. Keeps on.
Keep on dancing all through the night.
Keeps on.
Keep on doing it right.
Keeps on.
Keep on moving. Gonna
Keeps on.
keep on moving.
Keeps on.
Singing and dancing all through the night.
Keeps on.
Keep on dancing all through the night.
She keeps on talking to me.
Keep on doing it right.
The people are like really nice. Like everybody knows my name.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
You guys are just as sick as I am, man. All right. Now that we got those out of the way and dropped a decent amount of people who are so over it, but I appreciate every single one of you guys who still love it. We're going to continue. Okay. So now we're at the point. Leticia says, I will not lie for the courts. I will not. I love the cheers one too. No, not today. I think it's funny as hell. You guys are welcome. Thank you for enjoying it. Leticia would never, ever deceive the court. Okay.
With good. They're trying to do this other lady like that in here, and she's like, I'm not gonna lie.
I totally understand like how you feel because I'm not a huge fan of like public defenders either, just based off things that I've read offline or on news articles, things like that. I totally get where you're coming from, and I know why you wouldn't want to have them again. I mean, look at the first time that you had them.
They never came here. I never once in person had a visit from them. Never.
Yeah, and didn't they try to say like they did or like they had made attempts or things like that? Like it would have been documented.
Now you're right, Amy. It would be documented, and it is documented. See, Leticia thinks that she could just say it and it makes it the truth. The same way that she filed legitimate lawsuit about this. I've never even spoken to my lawyers. You never came to visit. Wrong. You would not go and see them or do your visits the same way you're saying you're not going to court tomorrow. That's what would happen.
And if they did, and like everyone knows that they didn't, because it was mentioned last year because of COVID they couldn't come in or something like that. Yeah. Like visits were restricted because of coronavirus.
But it was their office. They done it. But the thing is, people are doing all this stuff, but you got the vaccine. What's the point of the vaccine? It's like the president going on TV speaking for the first time this year. Everybody in there, did not step foot 5,000 feet from that place without having the COVID vaccine. But you all sitting in there 10 feet apart with masks. Like, what's the point? So why get the vaccine? And they gave the vaccine here.
Well, and on top of that too, like, shouldn't they do video visits?
Well, they did, but then the thing about video visits,
Oh my
they
God,
I could never see anything.
Lock your ladders.
How could I see?
Oh,
They wouldn't do any of that. They would just be like, well, you don't really need to see. Yes, I do, because that's the type of learner I am.
Yeah, and
I'm a visual kinesthetic learner,
Everything that they had access to at that time, they should have been giving you access to as well. And the fact that they didn't, like, I think that says a lot too, because, I mean, they weren't trying to help you get a hold of any paperwork, were they?
No, and they could have communicated with the jail. Then none of that stuff would have been going on about sitting there can't hold a phone, talking to them. If you would have called and asked to speak to the commander, because once he found out about it, he was like in shock, like, oh, whether he really was or not. At least he acted like he was and was like, oh, well, basically, I didn't know that. So,
I think everyone from the outside, like, I know I can definitely see it. They weren't really working their hardest. Like, I had been saying that for a while. Like, I didn't really think they were really putting much effort into what their job was,
They wouldn't even know why. So they could see that video when Caitlin came right in.
I like her a lot. Like, she's so nice.
And again, that video is, according to Leticia, not true, is the murder caught on video. So when you hear her refer to a video, please just keep in context how serious of a video she's claiming Caitlin, her PI, has seen. And she said that she was trying to get all of her former defense attorneys to come in and watch it, and they just wouldn't. You're telling me that you have a video of the murder caught on camera that you will be exonerated for, and none of your lawyers wanted to see it? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? T. Adams, those have been, I took those down a while ago, but I still have them. You were here in the early days.
Nice. Like I said, she texted me about 20 minutes ago or so and said that she was going to try her best to come in tomorrow so she could be there for you.
I'm so sorry.
Like, she's putting a lot more effort in the time that you've been working with her than the other people you had with her. And
good night, Carrie Beth.
If she could be there for you tomorrow, like, I think that would be good. Her and Josh both. I mean, I know they can't speak for you, but I mean, having somebody there, like, with you as moral support, that might help,
Me too, Lacey.
Do you think you could ask her, is there any way that Josh could call to the jail and like, kind of give me, like, heads up of this? Because I'm losing my mind.
Again, please remind yourself what tomorrow's court case is about. She does not want the defense attorneys. She wants to argue to go pro se. Now she's asking, not only was she like, are you going to be there tomorrow? Is anyone going to be there tomorrow? I can't do this by myself. Now she's doesn't want to go. Hi, Yankee Kyle, not going. Well, now can you ask Josh to call? You can't call jail. I mean, of course, attorneys, I'm sure they could figure something out. But, like, can you have Josh call here and, like, tell me what's going to go on? No, your whole argument is that you could do it on your own. And now you need them to call to, like, tell you a play-by-play of what tomorrow's going to be to see if you're going to show up for your own defense. And you're surprised that they're just going to put the public defenders back on your case when you aren't showing up to court. You think they're dumb? It's almost as if she wanted to get a mistrial. Like, she thought maybe if she went pro se and then didn't put up a defense, that it would get through, like, a loophole. But they're not. You think they're dumb? They dealt with every single person imaginable in this situation. If you're not representing yourself, they will put someone on to represent you.
And I'm
let me put you on
like
speaker.
after I know he's got trial, just say hey, she knows he's got trial, but just I need to like, because they're not gonna give me that time tomorrow to ask him any questions I have about what in the world.
Yeah.
Is there any way he can make a call for 10 minutes up here after trial or anything? Because they'll take me down and let me talk on the phone.
Okay.
Just please, I'm just losing my mind about this, and I am. You know, I don't take medicine. I don't have any impulse control. I have bad impulse.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's the bad part, is the obsessive compulsive and the impulse control that I don't have control of sometimes, and I just.
Oh, more disorders.
And
all right, I just messaged
stuff starts going on in my head, and I can't, and then I can't function right, and I start losing my mind, and I end up like I was the other day. And,
Yeah.
And I'm trying to prevent that from happening, you know, and.
Well, I think you're doing a good job, because look, you've come really far.
One of her lawyers spoke out, Sprinkled Donut, and it's in an article, and it's it's anonymous, but it 100% is him. And I've showed it before, and he said it was the hardest experience he's ever had, that his family was receiving death threats, that he took an oath and he was going to stick to that oath. But it was extremely hard because every day at trial, the camera would be recording and his client, Leticia, would be giggling in his ear and laughing, and they would get dragged over it. And yeah, it was obvious it was him. And he said he was so thankful and believed the jury got it right. And I think it was very insightful because, you know, I even looked at her attorneys like, oh, I was mad at them. But they took an oath and they're there to do their job. And that's to give them the best defense that they possibly can. Which, again, I use this argument in the Idaho 4 situation with Koberger. And people are like, oh, Anne's not going to lie. It's a defense attorney's job to make their client appear innocent, period. It's not about lying. It's their fucking job.
Already, like you're not freaking out right now. You know, we're actually
James Kimberly
about this a little bit. I messaged Caitlin for you, and I asked her if she could ask Josh to call you today when he has some free time. That way he can kind of give you an idea of, you know, what to expect tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait and see if she could respond here. I mean, I think you're doing well handling this. And I know being under a lot of stress sucks because I get stressed out super easily. So I know what it's like. But, I mean, sometimes you got to take yourself out of that box, especially in a situation like this. This is, like, super, super, super important, you know?
Yeah, super.
I don't know.
Then I'm going to lose all the, like, ability to, you know, they're not going to come in. They're not going to help me. They're going to sit there and, you know, get rid of, like, their time. And I know that's why that stuff was redacted, because there's proof of all the things that they had done that was just against case law.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin,
and I looked up case law.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I said I looked up case law and everything, and I read the things, and I was like,
"Hey, sure.
No, there's a case that says you can't do this, can't do that," and it was everything that they.
Bitch, you couldn't. Oh, sorry, girl, you couldn't even figure out your motion. You want to spit case law and everything? No, I won't be able to do this. I won't be able to do that if I get attorneys. You are hiding out from court tomorrow, begging your PIs and people to call the jail because you literally don't know what you're doing. See, she wanted to have full access to the discovery. She wanted to have access to the law library. She wanted all of the cake and eat it too. She wanted, but no, you also have to be there to represent me when I don't know what I'm doing. It's unbelievable.
They did to me.
Caitlin messaged me back real quick. She said, so A, we can't call into the jail. B, she won't be able to come see her today, unfortunately. And then she said it would just be better for her to come than throw her hands up. So Caitlin and I are kind of like, we're kind of on the same page here. We only want the best.
I thought they couldn't call into jail, but I was like, maybe, I don't know, maybe a lawyer, but like, that's what I thought. No, they can't call jail. Like, come on. This is how entitled she is. And I just want all of that entitlement to be ripped from her and to be smacked with reality, because she has this false sense of entitlement. And I don't know where it comes from. I know her upbringing and her whole life. She was propped on a freaking pedestal, clearly, and she got away with shit time after time after time again. But the fact she thought she could get away with this, oh man.
For you. And I totally get your side of it. I understand, you don't want to deal with the extra stress if you show up there and it just ends up, them not giving you what it is that you're asking for. But like, you won't know unless you go.
Don't do this with the other people. I'm not doing that. I'm not going. So
what a bitch.
that's my decision.
Sorry.
I'm not doing it.
Sorry.
I'm not going. It's not even what I'm not doing it. I'm not going through that. No, I'm not going. So sorry.
I understand. I understand it. I totally get it, and I think that you can definitely handle yourself on your own. Like, I totally do. I think if you just want to keep going as you have been with Caitlin and Josh, I think you'll be just fine doing it that way. Also, I just want to make sure
what I
that.
want to do, but he's already appointed then. So now it's like you have to hold another hearing. Like, this is stupid. Like, just say no.
That's why I wondered though. Like, if so, let's say like if they were to reappoint you, like public defender, right? Are they going to take Caitlin and Josh away from you?
Yeah, because they are. Yeah, they're state appointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a shitty situation, and like I hate the fact that there's not much I can do to help. Like, it's driving me insane because I hate it. Like, when people are under stress, like my heart hurts for you, and I hate that I can't really do much to help.
Okay, well, can you just tell her I said that I really don't care, and I'm just not going, and that's my final answer. It's just I want her to know that so they don't have any surprises that I'm not going to be there, because I'm not going. I'm done with this.
Yeah, I can let her know.
I'm not dealing with those people anymore. Just tell her I'm not dealing with the PD anymore, and I'm not going.
I'll let her know, and I'm sure she'll understand why too. And like I said,
yeah,
I have no doubt in my mind that you'll be able to do fine like you have been. It's just, I don't.
Yep.
I don't want anything. Well, I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. If you don't go, I mean, it's hard to be like, okay, well, that's it, whatever, and then like it never happened again.
That's all they're gonna do.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Whether I'm there or not. So what does it matter?
Well, if you get some free time tomorrow, will you try to call me? That way I can, check up on you, make sure you're doing okay. Because I know you're under a lot of stress, and I just want to make sure you're doing okay.
Well, I won't get to come out if I don't go to court, so I'll try to call you the next day.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you have some time to try to call me, that way I can know that you're doing all right. Like I said, I know there's a lot going on in your world right now, and all I can really do is say prayers for you, but me and the girl will do for her.
Tell her just to thank them, and that I'm not going, and just tell her thank you.
Yeah, I will.
Because I won't get to talk to her ever again. You know what I mean?
Ever again?
I mean, what do you mean? Because she's still gonna be working with you, isn't she?
No, she can't. Once the public defender is appointed back tomorrow, she doesn't work with me anymore. See what I'm saying? So I won't ever get to see her again.
Well, if you don't go in tomorrow, are they gonna appoint anybody to you? I don't think
they already did.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Okay, so Harlot, that's almost what I think she was trying to do in a way. Not that I think she had it planned out versus kind of like she's making very impulsive decisions, but I think she thought if she could do pro se and she could get access to all this stuff, but then like kind of hide and not show up, that somehow it'll fall through like a loophole of a mistrial, or I don't even know. But I do not think they will allow that. Kind of similar to Leticia's situation right now. She went pro se. She got approved for pro se at this point. But you're not showing up to your law library. You're not doing you have to go to your law library if you're going pro se. You have to attend court if you're going pro se. You do not have someone representing you without a lawyer. And so now what happened is they're putting on her public defenders again. Because if you are not going to represent yourself, we are not going to turn around with, oh, down the line after conviction, well, it was improper counsel. Even though I myself was the counsel, I was not equipped to do it. And then they'll have to retrial. So when they see that a defendant is not doing what needs to be done to properly represent themselves, they're going to put a public defender on. And that's exactly what's happening right here. She wanted to just keep it all closed from the public, Little Red. She didn't want anybody to know. And that's what she said. I'm not going to my hearing next week, so nobody should talk about it. She thought she can control all the horrific details from coming out and being exposed. So there is one more call for this same day. I told you guys. And it's Amy. So that was not that last call of the day. We have one more call from May 4th. And it is again with Amy. I don't know if 1 minute passes. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. But this is the last call of May 4th, the last call of the live. And it's again with Amy Lang.
Hey.
Hey again.
I was just saying, like, I won't get to see her, like, I won't get to talk to her again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't, like I said, they haven't put any names on the paper.
It was on the news. I'm telling you. That's how I found out. It was already on the news last night that the defendant office had already been reappointed, and it showed the picture of the lady and from the police office. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's why I was asking you that, because I was like, I saw it on the news and was like, huh.
Okay, yeah, because I hadn't seen that part. I hadn't seen anything about that. I had just seen the one article on Facebook and then the document on the court website.
Yeah, no, they showed it here. That's why I was trying to get clarification, because I was like, when I heard it, because the radio works with the TV, you know what I mean? And so when I heard it, I was like, huh? I was like, I didn't ask for that. And then I was like, at first I was like, well, maybe they got it wrong, you know? And then as they went into the story, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, then I wanted to stay per se then.
And what if tomorrow, if you don't go in, it sounds like from what you've seen, they're going to have somebody like appointed to you. What if you go in tomorrow and say, this isn't what I want, like I would just rather act as I have been, and they can just take those people away, that way you don't get stuck with the public defender?
Well, he knows that. That's what it said. That's why it's redacted.
Hey, Hood.
He knows that. It's in there, like, I mean, and plain as day is in English. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't understand why, you know, if you specifically ask for one thing, like why they pick the exact opposite, you know?
Yeah, you can just deny it. That's my thing. Just be like, oh no, I mean, plenty of motions have been denied. Then just say, oh no, motion denied. Okay, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, I think Judge Werner seems like a pretty nice guy and well-rounded. I just wonder what, you know, is he the one that makes that decision? And if so, like what was his thought process behind it at the time. Like, I don't.
The thought process behind it was, once again, and we've listened to the calls recently where you guys are asking, Amy, you brought it up to Leticia. There's an article published that you aren't going to your law library. It was published on the docket. There was a hearing about it. There was a hearing about it. And Leticia's like, oh my God, they posted an article about that? No, it's not what you think. It's not that way. Yeah, no. They approved. She went pro se, and then she stopped. Good night, Allie. Back up. She stopped going to the law library. She stopped putting on her own defense. And that's when the courts step in and say, no. You're either going to represent yourself or we're going to have someone represent you. So you acting all dumbfounded when you're the one who told her about the article being published is insane.
It's super.
Hey, Anna.
It's stressful.
I'm just not going, and I just wanted her to at least know that I appreciate her help, and at least she knows. So, because she's already seen stuff, so she knows. So
no, she doesn't.
At least I know that, and at least if something was to happen to me, she would know, and another person would know, and at least it would be known public. That.
No.
The truth. So that's all right. At least someone on the outside besides a family member.
Well, I don't want you to do anything silly. You know what I mean? I don't want you to get too stressed out and do anything.
No, I'm not.
You ain't gonna do shit.
I'm just saying, you never know. I mean, somebody could have a heart attack, stroke, who knows,
Oh, I know. I've actually had 2 strokes. They're not fun.
Yeah.
I hope you don't have one.
Yeah.
But I don't,
the PD's office is not going to come in, so they're not going to have access to it because I'm not giving it to them over the WebEx. I'm not giving like, oh, here, take all my information and do what you want to do with it. No, I'm not doing that.
See, I don't even know if this one will be on WebEx or not because it didn't say whether or not it would be.
No, I'm talking about the PD's office when they come in. They come in on WebEx.
Oh.
And everybody can hear you. Yeah. Everybody can hear you in the booth you're in. I could hear people. This dude was charged with armed robbery, 3 booths down, and I heard everything he said.
Oh, my. See, how I got in was different. I don't remember how I found the little, access code to get in. I got completely different when I found out how to, get my way in there.
And, you can hear everything. It doesn't, it's private in the terms of people can't log in, but all you gotta do is stand in the hallway.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. It's just the point, I'd rather just stay by myself, and at least by myself, I could have got a lot farther along. At least for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
Whatever. I just, as long as she knows, you tell her I said thank you and I'm not going. And I really am not. I know you probably think I change my mind tomorrow, but I'm not. When I put my mind on something and I make it up, I'm not going. And that's just,
I'm the same way. I'm very hard-headed. Once I've made my mind up about something, it does not waver.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, no.
Do you think that they're going to expect you to not show up tomorrow? Do you think they think they might do that already? And it might be better to show up to prove them wrong?
No.
That's what I thought about too.
No. There's too much of a just too much mentally. Then I got to go with the fact that it's going to be news and all this for nothing. I'm not doing it.
For nothing? Again, she hated. It was like a love-hate relationship. She hated that her actions were going public. People were finding out what she did. She couldn't control it. She thought as if you weren't going to show up to court and so it wasn't going to go on without you. Wrong. They'll do the whole damn trial without you. But at the same time, she loved the attention. So it was like this love-hate relationship. But if you don't see a point and you don't want to do all that and going to simply a motion hearing in court overwhelmed and stressed you that much, what in the Elmer Fudd are you doing arguing that you should go pro se and take on an entire murder trial against you?
He's already ruled. Leave it alone. Why do I need to go? You know what I mean?
Trust me, I get it. And
why do I need a hearing to something you already ruled on? Why do I need a hearing?
I understand your thought behind it, and I get it. I hope you don't think I'm trying to be like pushy or anything. I'm trying to make sure you got all your bases covered, because I only want, the best for you in the end of all of this, So does Caitlin, and so does Josh. I mean, I don't really know much about Josh, but he seems like he's a pretty okay guy.
Yeah.
She said that she would let him know,
question, Christina.
Too, about tomorrow. I guess he's going to be there tomorrow, and
okay. You told her I wasn't going.
I know.
Yeah, I had messaged her earlier and let her know, and
okay.
She had told me she thought it would be best if you did, and then I hadn't got to message her back yet because he called me again.
Yeah.
But I can let her know that you don't want to go and kind of explain why, and I think she'll understand. It's a lot of unnecessary stress.
Yeah, and then just tell her if he's already ruled on something, then what am I? Or he's not going to be like, oh, never mind, I changed my mind. You know what I mean?
I mean, the only other thing I could think of, because I'm trying to cover all the bases here. Could you, if they appointed you a public defender, right? Could you be like, well, I don't want them, and then get rid of them? Is that an option?
Yeah, but here.
So if you can't afford your own attorney and they give you public defenders for free, but you don't really like them, I don't like the way that one looks, can you exchange them for new ones? Seriously, Amy, and you are a criminal justice major?
I already knew I said that. It was already you'd have to be pro se.
Yeah, it's just an extra step.
Yeah, it's just,
it's frustrating. I get it. I'm just trying to brainstorm here and try to think if there's any way around this for you to make it easier.
Yeah.
Do they know that you want to waive that hearing coming up? Only reason why I'm asking is because on the news they're making it sound like it's going to happen.
I know. I told Josh, and he said that I just show up.
And it's funny because I was in my head, I was like, unless you're Boone, but that's going forward and having issues with the council and having you could do that. You could do that, but that's not what Tisha wants. Tisha doesn't want to be bothered with any of that. She doesn't want to be bothered with it. Now, Boone's got all the time in the world and will. See, they have a lot of similarities, yet are also polar opposites. Boone wants to be at every damn court hearing and wants the best of the best. Leticia wants to be at none. Not at this point, Harlot. So these calls are May of 2021. Amy Lang didn't become Leticia's power of attorney until December. So we're still fairly early in their relationship.
On the day of it and just say I'm waiving my hearing.
Oh, okay, that might be what it is then. Yeah, the date might be set for that first day then. Okay, that would make sense.
I mean, I asked, do I need to fill out any forms beforehand? Because it's my right. It's the defendant's right. I've looked at every statute there was, and it's the defendant's right to have it or not. Because the defendant is the one that gets, whether or not you can, they can hold you or not. They're going to hold me regardless because it's hearsay. I mean, you could go and say, such and such told me they robbed the bank, and they'd be like, oh, cool, okay. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh, yes, I know. Hearsay is, they say you're not supposed to go off of hearsay, but everybody does.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do that at a trial, but, you can do it for that. So what's the point of that? And then it's just going to be turned into some craziness that don't even make any sense, and you can't even defend yourself. So, no.
No, what you said makes sense, though, why they would have that, because you need to go in and waive it in person. That makes sense. I get that.
Yeah.
So then after that, does it go to trial?
They said
you
trial
too,
date,
Caleb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the bright side to that is that'll kind of bypass through a bunch of unnecessary bullshit, you know? Like, you're not going to sit there and listen to however many hours or days worth of them doing whatever it is that they have to do, you know, when you waive that hearing. And then just kind of get all this other extra BS out of the way and get you to where you need to be.
Yeah.
Do you think that you've got
you too,
everything
Amanda?
you need for, like, when trial rolls around? Do you think you got...
I saw everything, yeah. Yeah, I already know what, you know. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
No, go ahead. Tell them. Tell Amy, Leticia. Leticia saw everything. Leticia saw discovery. That is why she went pro se. She wanted to get access to everything, in which she did. Go ahead. Tell Amy what you're up against. That is what you were terrified of, and that is what you're trying to avoid desperately right now. All of that going public.
Well, I can totally understand why,
It just pisses me off because, like, the Joe made that thing about law library. And, like, do you know that law library is on the tablets in here? So it's
really?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they give you access to the law library on the tablet?
I do have it on tablet.
They're
you
not
do?
currently
Okay.
double on that,
so
I
it's
know
just like
of.
they made a point out of something that was not even like you can log into the law library on the tablet.
Yeah.
You know, it's just dumb stuff, man. Worry about dumb stuff like that, but then it doesn't matter that they have not, you know, done what they were supposed to do, you know?
I know, honey.
At least, I mean, if there is any silver lining to all of this, at least when it's all said and done, you'll have a really interesting story to tell people, you know?
Yeah.
That's one way to look at it. I try to have a positive spin on things. You've gone through some things that not a lot of other people have gone through, so you'll have an interesting story to share with people. And who knows, it might change the way things go in the future for other people who are in situations like yours, you know?
Yeah.
This has been a lot of extraness. I'm sure you know it's gone on for too long, and you know, it kind of gave you a rough hand to work with from the start with the defenders that you had from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, I just want to thank you for all your help in this, no matter what, you know?
You know, I'm always here to help, and like I said, I know I really can't do much, but I try to do what I can, where I can, because, you know, even though you and I have not physically met, I do consider you a very good friend of mine. And I hope you know, like I said, I'm not trying to be pushy or like bossy. I'm just trying to help and brainstorm to see if there's any other things that would work out for you. But whatever you choose to do, like, I mean, I'm supportive of whatever decision you make. I know you can handle yourself, so.
And just remember this: if something was to happen to me, just remember, text Harley in the future. You know, like if I had a stroke or something, who knows? You know, because considering I'm in a wheelchair and didn't know I was in one, whatever. But
you see how manipulative she is? Now that she loses control in one scenario, she has to take control in another, and that's that emotional hostage. No malicious, hey!
Just hold a green Nike shoe, and Caitlin knows, green Nike shoe. And
green Nike shoes. Chicken Shite, thank you so much. Chicken Shite just gifted a membership. Congratulations to the recipient. Thank you, Chicken Shite. What's green Nike shoes? Is that a code? I don't know what that is.
Just hold a green Nike shoe, and Caitlin knows, green Nike shoe, and she knows where to find it. It's in a green Nike shoe, and she'll put two and two together.
Okay, green Nike shoe.
Yeah, it's in the green Nike shoe, and she'll know.
I'll put a little note in my phone that way.
Yeah, just to remember, the phone is in a green Nike shoe. So.
Okay. Well, please.
Oh, wow. So this PI is going all the way to Mexico, okay? And you happen to know specifically where this imaginary phone is and where it's sitting right now? Green Nike shoe It's sitting in a green Nike shoe, yet Angel in Mexico, part of the El Chapo, has it. Yet you know where it sits perfectly? Green Nike shoe where? In a closet? In a house? Where is this freaking shoe? Is it over a fucking telephone wire? Where is it? I can't. See, I'm just pissed, man. Holy macro.
Take the rest of today and just try to, I know it's hard, try to relax. You know, if you got any books to read or any puzzles to do or anything like that, get some paper and draw some doodles or something.
Draw some doodles.
You know, just try to find something you can to kind of maybe take your mind off the situation for a little bit.
Thanks,
and then,
Lang.
You know, God is always looking out for you. He's looked out for you this far, and he's not going to quit doing it anytime soon.
Oh, I know.
You
And I know I'll go to heaven, so I'm not worried about it.
Well, don't be talking like that.
Keep telling yourself that. You're trying to convince yourself, not anybody else. I just really hope. I don't think she can believe that, but even if there's a slight chance that she does, it makes me angry. It makes me really, really angry.
Yeah, it's not your time to go yet.
I know, but I'm saying if it was, I'm not worried about it because I know I'll go to heaven. So.
Sure.
I know, but I just, you know, don't stress yourself out to the point of, you know, like having a heart attack or something like that. It's so not worth it. I'm speaking from experience. Towards I had a stroke was from stress. It's so not worth it.
Yeah, I know. I try not to.
Hey, Veronica.
You'll be okay.
Oh, go get some rest, love.
So I was using that as like you don't know. I mean, shoot. And then I don't know what these people finally get to me in the window. You know what I mean? Then what am I doing then? You know?
I will check.
Yeah.
This.
I mean, just try to think of some, you know, focus on good things. Think about, you know, what, six days from now you'll have 3 new books to read.
Oh, great.
I know you all 3 are the ones that want to read.
Oh, thank you.
That'll be something for you. Yeah, no, you're welcome. Like I said, I got a gift card for buying the car, and I wasn't going to use it, so I used it to buy you those 3 books. So that'll give you something to do, and that'll just pass some time for you and help be a distraction. And then hopefully you'll get the goodie box that the girls and I ordered for you. It's the whole box full of candy.
I know. Thank you. And
yeah, because
I'm gonna go because I'm about to lose and I can't break down in front of people. But just make sure you tell her I said thank you, and it was nice to meet her, and I really appreciate all her help. Okay.
I will. Please just take some time to yourself today, and like I said, decompress. Okay.
Okay.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
You guys, we made it. I'm not going to lie. My brain feels like it's about to fry to pieces, but we did it. 4 calls on May the 4th to Amy Lang. I screamed a lot on this live, and so I apologize, but it's just so, I think I get frustrated that I'll never know if she believed she could get away with it or not, or if it was all just an act. And I want to know, like, I really, really want to know. And I guess I'm searching throughout all of these calls and stuff to, like, is there like going to be a little slip where it gives us the answer? Thank you. Yes, I remembered Cerebellum, but thank you so much. And we haven't gotten it yet, but all right, my brain is maxed out for tonight. But, and thank you so much, Cerebellum. Just to circle back around for the attention we're bringing to our missing child tonight, it is Emily Yvette Varela. Her NCIC number is right below her name. She's been missing since October 16th, 2023 from Santan Valley, Arizona. She is 17 years old. If you have any information, please reach out to the Pinal County Sheriff's Office at the number located right here. So thank you all so much. You guys are all troopers. I appreciate you guys more than you understand. Thank you for anybody who had gifted a membership. Your support is so greatly appreciated. I need to go wash my face off. That's how I feel. I need to go wash my face off of that filth and go chill out and get some rest. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys all tomorrow.